Assalamu alaikum, my name is Ismail and this is my story. So it all started in 2016 when my teacher told me that I'm going to be a tour guide for the leadership day. So basically I got so excited. I felt very nervous at first. It was my first time talking to people that are important because it was going to be visitors from outside the school. So I had to make a plan very quickly. So I just thought of doing a simple thing. Be normal, talk to them like how I talk to my mom. So it was a funny way, but it worked, and that day was like the start of my journey. So in the beginning of the year, we had our first assembly, and there I saw Miss Aya. She was taking videos and she was taking Instagram stories. So I went up to her and asked if I can be taking photos with her. So she said, I'll test you out, I'll see how you take photos, I'll see how you edit. And then after a week or so, I got accepted in the media club. From that point, I felt very excited also, like how I felt when I became a tour guide. So I just went on with my work. I got tips from her. I learned a lot of stuff. So when I was learning through my journey, I had a best friend. His name is Zaid. I also encouraged him to join the media club, and he said he knew how to take Instagram stories and do live stories. So I told Miss Aya about him. He came. It's like a small interview, and he was in. So now I had a partner, which was my best friend. So it was all very exciting. We used to be best buddies. We used to go around the school, take videos, take photos, and we used to cover events. Our first event was the Happiness Day, the Yellow Smiley Day. It was a big event. We took a lot of photos, a lot of videos. It was very exciting, and that year was finished. So when the year finished, I was very excited because obviously I have a new job. I'm in a media club, and I felt a little bit of what, I don't know what you call it, but I felt like I had a real job. I had something to do in the school, and I was a photographer. So whenever people asked me how's school going, I said perfect, because it was my biggest dream, like one of my biggest dreams, to be a photographer. So in 6th grade in 2017, it went the same. I got my first badge. Again, we started taking videos, photos, and now I started getting really into it. I learned how to edit videos, I learned how to edit photos, and all that. And then this year came along, and I met a new friend. His name is Hassan. He is my new partner. We signed a contract with the school, so basically I get paid like a real job. And then this year we have this place. It's the green screen studio. We have the clubs now, the media club. There are other students than us, and we're doing our own project, making QR codes, and please check them out. They're all over the school, and yeah. Along the journey, we had our PBLs. It was new to us in 6th grade. I learned another thing from Miss Aya, which was Prezi. So Prezi is a really cool website. It allows you, it's basically like PowerPoint, but much cooler. Basically, I learned how to use Prezi, and Prezi was basically my PBL. So the PBL is project-based learning. We have made other videos about it too. The PBL was about overfishing in many countries. So my country was Turkey, which is my own country, and I collected a lot of information, and my Prezi turned out really cool. This year in our PBL, we did distillation and filtration of water, because unfortunately in our world, water is being wasted, and we don't have that much clean water. So we had to make a project and to distill the water and make it drinkable. Now in this term we have a new project, which is to make a fully functional ecosystem. children pick their animals, what animals they want, and they basically make an ecosystem, a small ecosystem. So many people are facing some problems with it because of the size, but inshallah, bi'idhnillah, we are going to face those problems and win our battle with PBL. My name is Ismail, and that's my story.